Always nice to have that first campfire of the season, isn't it? Feels like spring is really here. The clouds are lifting a little bit, although, they'll come back sometimes. Well, welcome to week 4 of the Planet. I want to say, obviously this online class arrangement, not ideal, but I'm really impressed with the work that you all are doing. You've really stepped up to it. You're really committing yourself to finding successful stories that you can be proud of and that people will be interested to read. So thank you for all your work. I'm really appreciating it. So for week 4, your main goal is to write the first draft of your story. So up until now, you should be getting a clearer picture of what your story is. You should be interviewing people, and as you interview, the story is going to start to come into focus. And then you've written a short first draft, a news brief, which again, the act of writing starts to help people get clear about what they really do know and what they don't know, what kind of gaps they have. So the first draft is really your chance to try to start to bring things together into one coherent story. So the first draft will involve more reporting than the news brief, and you're also going to have to commit more time to writing it. It's going to be longer, so 900 words roughly, and except for photographers and videographers, the length expectations are going to be a little different. But for you all, there's going to be the additional expectation of having either video footage and audio or photos, depending on who you are. But regardless, this is going to be a more involved process, and so I really ask you to commit some time and to start working on that early in the week. If you wait until the last minute to try to sort of throw it all together, you're not going to be happy with the result. So you keep reporting, but don't wait until you've done all your reporting before you start writing. Some of these things sort of happen simultaneously. Yep, here comes the train, as always. All right, so you should be sure to look at the first draft video if you haven't done that, and it wouldn't hurt to do it again to refresh your memory, and be sure to look at the first draft assignment on Canvas. You want to really go through that in detail to be sure that you understand what's being expected of you. In recent weeks, we've been focused more on the reporting. The lectures that you're going to be getting and the discussion questions that you're going to be seeing this week are more focused on the writing. There's a discussion question that is really important for you to look at called Anatomy of a Planet Story, and that really breaks down the structure of a story very clearly. And so please take the time to do that assignment. And the reading that you're going to be looking at for that, which is from the Planet Handbook, really takes a look at a planet story and really breaks it down into its parts. And that should provide you with a pretty good roadmap for how a planet story is structured. Every planet story has a slightly different structure, but they also share a lot in common, and that chapter should really give you an example of that. In addition to the discussion question, there's going to be 2 video lectures. One is going to be about leads and nut graphs, so the start of your story, and the other one is going to be about attribution and footnotes, so how to make clear to readers and to editors where you're getting your information. And then finally, there's Twitter. You guys start your Twitter assignment this week. You should have watched the Twitter video and looked at it already. If you haven't done that, please do. Okay, and then next week, after you've turned in your first draft, you're going to be meeting individually with me, the editor-in-chief, and your story editor, and we're going to go through where things stand with your story. And so I'm really looking forward to getting a chance to talking with you all individually next week. And if you ever want to talk in the meantime, remember that I have office hours Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 4 to 5. Just schedule an appointment. Or if those times don't work, get in touch with me and we'll find a time that does. All right, well, I'm looking forward to seeing what you get. Good luck, keep reporting, and keep writing. Be well.